Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a palm wine tapper named Udeme. He was a fine palm wine tapper. But unfortunately, he made very little sales. He depended always on his daily sales for his family's upkeep. He was not a very happy man. One fine market day, Udeme went to the market as usual to sell his palm wine. He prayed for better sales and was hopeful that God would grant his request. But unfortunately, the reverse was the case. He made no sales at all. Not even a single person came to buy. He has never experienced this before. He was so devastated. As he began to make his way back home, he was totally lost in thought. Oh no! What do I do? How do I feed my family? Oh no! We ate only once yesterday. How do I explain to them that I sold nothing today? Tears rolled down his cheek. He kept walking and walking and walking. He was so lost in his thought that he didn't realize that he had missed his way and had gone into the forest. He kept walking still until he walked into a spider's web and, "Oh no! What is this?" he said, trying to remove the web from his face and angry to have been interrupted. By the time he looked around, it dawned on him. He was in the wrong place and it was dark. Startled, he began to make frantic efforts to get out of the forest. But the more he tried, the farther he went, deeper into the forest. Then he thought to himself, "Let me find a place and hide myself from wild animals. I should be able to find my way out of here by morning." And so he went under a tree and covered himself up with leaves. A few moments later, the spirit king of the forest sniffed his way to where Udeme had hidden. He loves palm wine so much and had perceived the sweet smell of the palm wine Udeme had with him and decided to trace it to where it was. Getting closer, he perceived another smell. It was a different smell. "Human! Who is there and what have you come to do here?" he queried. Udeme knew he should not lie. "Whoever is there knows I'm here," he thought, and quickly removed the leaves and got up. "Don't look back," the spirit warned. "It's me. I'm just a palm wine tapper. I lost my way while going home from the market." And he narrated everything that happened. Let me have a taste of your palm wine. I'm sure you sell horrible palm wine and that is why no one patronizes you." Udeme pointed towards the direction where the palm wine was, still not looking back. The spirit king tasted it and thought, this is the best palm wine I have ever tasted. He called his fellow spirits and they drank. "Your palm wine is good. Hopefully you sell some at the market tomorrow," the spirit king said as he got up to leave. But what do I tell my family, kind sir? You have drunk all the palm wine and you want to leave without paying me? You're right. How much is your palm wine?" Udeme quickly came up with an idea. "They liked my palm wine. I should double the price," he thought to himself. And he did. One of the spirits wanted to strike him, but the spirit king stopped him. "After we are gone, look back and you will see your money," the spirit king said, and also told him the best way to get out of the forest. Everything was exactly as he said. Udeme was very happy. "God indeed answered my prayers," he thought. The next day, Udeme intentionally went back to the same place with more palm wine. The Spirit King came again, and when Udeme got up, the Spirit King asked, "Did you also miss your way again today?" Udeme did not lie. He told the Spirit King that he had brought him more palm wine. The Spirit King tasted it, liked it, and once again he called his fellow spirits and they had a feast. Udeme tripled the price this time. That same spirit wasn't happy again. But of course, the Spirit King calmed him. And this went on for days. However, he kept to the instruction never to look back. He became very wealthy. His family began to eat well, dress well, and within a short while, Udeme built a bigger and better house. Life was beautiful. One day, curiosity set in. Udeme decided he would look back to know who his customers were. The still small voice warned him, but he didn't listen. And while the spirits were drinking, Udeme looked back, and what he saw scared him. Some of the spirits had no legs, no hands. Some had just one eye, some with very giant teeth. He was so scared that he tried to scream, and the Spirit King slapped him with both hands. "We have had to tolerate you and your dishonesty all this while. You hiked your price and we never complained. And now you have to look back?" The Spirit King asked. Udeme became completely confused. He could not talk and couldn't remember what he was doing there or who he was. He had lost his memory. Day and night, he wandered about not knowing what he was doing nor where he was going. And within a few months, he began to grow hairs and became a chimpanzee.